my group, and we would like to talk about the Singaporeans' leisure time. And in our group, there are 4 people, me, Julie, Daniel, and Noah. I will do the introduction and a part of survey, and Julie will do the rest part of survey and introduce some type of activities. Daniel will do the comparison, and Noah will make conclusion. Our topic is about the leisure time. Is there anyone know what's the meaning of leisure time? Please put your hand up. Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Oh,
I know I'm a dancer. I sing.
Ah, you're so cute. Does anyone know the meaning of the leisure time? Okay.
I usually watch movies and singing at home.
Leisure time.
Okay. It's some good activities, but my question is, what's the meaning of leisure time? Yeah, it's like the free time that you can do some activities you really enjoy, and because of the work stress, leisure time has become a very important part of people to be relaxed. So we're wondering what is the favorite activities and how about Singaporeans' leisure time. So we did a survey. We did a survey around the PSB school. We asked some teachers in PSB and some passengers in Tumbar Plaza. Our first question is about the age. We can see from the pie chart that most of the respondents are young people. Their age is between 20 and 30. Our next question is, what is your favorite activity? What is your favorite activity in your leisure time? We can see from the pie chart, most people prefer to spend their leisure time with their family and friends. And the percentage of people who prefer to spend their leisure time with computer is the second largest part. And next, Drew will talk about the rest part of the survey. Thank you. So, the next question is, who do you often spend your leisure time with? We can see from the picture there are 3. Most people prefer to spend their leisure time with their family, and it's about 25% people prefer to spend their leisure time with friends or with themselves. Yeah. Welcome, Joe.
Thank you for introduction, Amber. I'm Jun. I will talk about the rest of survey and kind of leisure time. First, we asked to passenger, how do you often do your leisure time? Almost all people say twice a week, and second is three times a week, and other people do leisure time once a week or more than 3 times. And most of people doesn't satisfy their leisure time. And then let me talk about kind of leisure time. First is traveling. go travel overseas for rest or learn about other countries' culture. But it needs a lot of money and time, so they say they can do this activity very often. Next activity is shopping. They usually shopping usually more than 3 times a week. They go shopping for just buy for something or change their feeling. Let's move on to the sports part. There are 3 activities in sports. First is playing with ball. I will illustrate representative sports. There are 2 kinds of sports, football and basketball. They don't need big place, so many people can do this activity very easily and usually. Next is swimming. Is I think especially in Singapore famous sports. They can practice to swim and they like cheap price, and they swimming for health and train physical strength. Last sports part of activity is jogging. They can see small thing even avoid usually. And most people do it every day for health or weight loss. They do this activity with family or friends, and besides, they can do camping or eating outside with family and friends. Lastly, last activity is playing computer. It is divided by 2 parts. First is in home. They play computer for web surfing or online shopping and watch movie or video in home. And they play game in PC cafe. And then I pass to Daniel.
Thank you for June. Hi everybody, I am Daniel. In this presentation, I want to talk about comparison with Korean leisure activities and Chinese leisure activities. Let's see these Korean leisure activities. There are 4 typical activities in Korea. Two of them are traditional activities which elders usually enjoy, and another 2 of them are present day activities which younger people usually enjoy. The first one is Go. This Go is the name of game. In Korea we call this Baduk. There are 2 players in this game, and players use white stones and black stones. When you make more house, you can win. So what means house? House means when one side stones fasten the other side stones, you can take a place where the other stone placed. Then, when there's no place for putting stones, game is over. So, if you want to win, you should think about following situation. This card is Hwatu. The meaning is flower card. There are 12 types of cards in Hwatu, which show January to December. And there are 4 cards in each type, so totally 48 cards are in Hwatu. And there are two typical games in two typical games played with Hwatu. The first one is Go Stop. When you match correct when you match same pictures, you can get those cards, and according to counting rules, you can get score by getting cards. And a person who gets high score is winner. Winner get a betting money. Winner get betting money. Second one is 섰다. When the game starts, you can get two cards, and it also according to rule, a person who gets higher grade is winner. From this part, I will illustrate about present-day leisure activities. Firstly, here is PC room. This is the most popular place for young and old men. In PC room, you can play all of the games, really all of the games. When you play games in PC room, in average, you should pay 1,000 won per 1 hour. Computers which placed in PC room have the best quality. And you can get a lot of benefits when you play in PC room. Especially eating cup noodle in PC room is a nice point in Korea. And this is billiard. Actually, billiard is not Korean sport, but many Koreans enjoy this game. Almost people in different countries usually know about pool ball, which is Pokeball. But in Korea, we usually play three balls, and this is Pokeball, and we usually play 3 balls and 4 balls. And in average, you should pay 1,200 won per 10 minutes. And eating 짜장면 in billiard room is a nice point in Korea. And now I'm gonna give you Chinese leisure activities. You know this game, mahjong. Mahjong is the most famous activities in China. Mahjong is Chinese gambling game, and this is actually this is type of card game, but in China they use tiles instead of cards. There are 4 different types of 144 tiles in Mahjong, which are number tiles, flower tiles, and word tiles. Each type of tile has its own role. When a player makes specific combo firstly, that player will be winner. The final one is square dance. This is actually American. This is actually based on American square dance. Square dance is that people dance with folk song, but nowadays people usually dance with electronic music. Especially this activity is very popular to elder people. When you walk through some squares or park in Singapore at night, you can see some people dance with music, and that is square dance. In Singapore, although there are some Korean and Chinese activities, those are not common. So I hope more and more those activities will be common as soon as possible. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Noah. I will do the conclusion part. In the Singaporean leisure time, we do a lot of considerations, such a lot of information. We recharge the very measurable conclusion and about our research survey and the comparison with the China and Korea. Singaporeans travel, shopping and social work experience in contrast. We compare now the Singaporeans, Koreans, and the Chinese spend their leisure time. Shows our Singaporeans has colorful daily life to use their leisure time. For the travel, Singaporeans enjoy their leisure time. The Singaporean is just a city's country, so Singaporean also go to the outside the foreign country to get the fun time. For shopping, the Singapore is the financing center in the world. Have lots of vendors to buy colorful things. You can enjoy in shopping time. Through our sports, Singaporean leisure time also spend on the shopping to make their more healthy and better. In a sense, Singaporeans prefer to spend their leisure time. This is very different from the China's and Korea's. Now I finished my part. This is an Q&A, and they have any questions?
Okay, we don't take questions now. They'll happen on Tuesday. We'll do one more, and then we'll probably take a break. Do you want to just come over here a second as a group? Yeah. You're going to watch. Oh, hang on.